Who are you gonna blame?
You can blame
Good
me.
evening, everyone. And with that, we start off the quest with we can blame Delilah. I remember character names. Welcome back to Deadlands. The world is 2077, but the future is not your own. And last we left our heroes? Protagonists. They had survived the apocalypse in Belmont, Arizona, which was an okay place to live. But in so doing, had learned of a facility of some sort located north and east near the Grand Canyon. The heroes set out to check it out, breaking into it, getting access due to their familial backlines, and some other unknown reasons that no one's pushed or questioned yet. You explored a facility that went deep underground and found it essentially empty of people. Tens of androids, running about, seemingly subservient, following directions, and armaments, supplies, enough to hold out for a very, very long time, as well as some type of project in the very, very bottom floor that no one seemed to know details to. Searching the rest of the facility, they, found is it the 7th floor? I should get my list of floors out. One of the floors, full of rubble, decay, and regrettably very, very angry cyborgs of some sort. On a separate floor, they met very, very friendly androids who said that the facility was specifically in place to protect a certain number of people, and gave you each the task of coming up with a very small number, and stated that the rest of the land would be pacified for safety. The group decided they were going to sleep on it and traveled up to the... I so read that wrong and just glanced over and thought someone said their mic was broken. They have to print a new one. Anyway, you guys have had a night's sleep. You're waking up to, you'd assume this morning, but you're 3 stories underground. Oddly enough, as you guys wake up, you do so because you hear birds singing and you smell dew on grass. And you glance over and it seems like there's a window with metal slats that's letting in sunlight. And you can hear the sounds of outdoors coming from it. I perfectly understand, Bubba. Hopefully everything is okay.
It's fine. Our dryer went into hyperspeed. It knocked everything off of it, but we thought it was the kid. It's not.
That's good. Okay.
Fine.
But yeah, you guys wake up. Despite being 3 stories underground, it seems like it's a nice spring morning. You smell wet grass. You hear birds. There's light streaming through a window. What do you all do?
Remind me what floor we're on again? What number?
3. As I am panicking that I don't believe I actually saved all that, so let me...
Yeah, we're the residency
floor. I know you're on floor 3, and I know 7 is the bad floor. And 4 is the, where the AI kind of is. And other than that, I'd be making it up as I go along, because I apparently did not write that down. Smart person that I am. But... yeah, you guys wake up to a nice spring morning as far as you can tell.
You say there's a window with bars?
Yeah, not bars, just, louvers.
I'm gonna try to put my hand, poke my hand through it, see if it's like a projection or something.
Yeah, you immediately touch an LED screen. And you see we push in and it rainbows a little bit.
I mean, still pretty cool. They must have upgraded to that Windows ME edition.
I just roll over and just pull out a book and start reading.
Windows Vista. That's right. That's the one that came after XP.
Now, are we all together now, or were we like still separate from sleeping?
Up to you. There were individual rooms. The rooms didn't really have multiple beds in one room, so if you wanted your own bed, you were by
Yeah.
default
No one-
separated, but it's not like
no one likes, and no one likes Sybil enough to sleep in the same room as her.
or Sybil.
I was still by the front lobby area. So
Okay. Yeah, it's wherever you guys wanted to have camped out, rested. Delilah, as you push the screen, a voice echoes briefly. Good morning. Do you prefer a different choice?
Yeah, I want to see a castle. You know,
Understood.
Highland.
Processing.
Scottish Highlands and the castle.
I don't know if Delilah has a way to tell if this is authentic or not, but yeah. The sounds shift. You still hear birds, but they're different birds. The air is slightly different. And the sun becomes dimmer. As you glance at the screen, it's foggy.
And then you hit a weird ringtone.
Well, I was hoping I'd see some men in kilts, but guess this'll have to do. Wonder what Sybil's up to. Probably mad at something, complaining about how hard the bed was or something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you, computer. And I'll walk out and try to find the others.
As you walk out, the screen flashes to, and you see the words, "Have a good day." And then it shuts off.
thank you. I need to Vault-Tec.
I'm gonna also walk out of my room, run into them in the hallway. Isn't it? Didn't you get the best night's sleep?
Insight check. Wait, is there an insight check? Is that a thing in this game?
Scrutinize.
Scrutinize check.
On that note, let me get a character sheet open so I'm not calling the weird. As I look for where my mouse
Hey,
is.
I'm actually proficient in that, so I can. I have a D8 cognition 3, and then I have 2 in scrutinize, so I can roll 2 D8 for scrutinize.
Yep.
Yes.
I can hear that all the way. Oh my gosh, that's funny. 5.
Sybil, are you lying in
What
some way, shape, or
No.
form?
No, this place seems wonderful. I got a beautiful view, a good night's sleep. It was quiet. Why would we want to leave here?
Well, for starters, there's an entire town that is dependent on us to.
And we
find-
could take the. Look.
Yeah, we could take 47 of them if I'm remembering correctly.
I
Maybe
think it was
20.
give or take. I mean, it would be fine. I mean, we could start a new civilization. Give us a couple years, it'll blow over. We can, mourn our dead and move on. Okay, should we find the others?
She has no response. She just walks away.
Wait up. I just.
Starts
It's-
muttering things under her breath, like entitled little brat. Okay.
It's really warm in here, and also cool.
Just
It's
because
just
her
perfect.
family's probably all dead doesn't mean that we have to make sure everyone else's family's all dead. Where was that governor person? Where's that Arnold go? Mr. Acula.
As Sybil or Delilah walks away, Sybil, a image appears beside you. Human male, very nondescript. Good morning, Mrs. Elstrom. I trust you slept well.
I slept wonderfully, thank you.
You're very welcome. I am here to report that per your instructions, we have begun actions to ensure that the local surrounding area does not pose a threat to this facility. We are pleased to inform you that Fort Valley has been taken care of.
About that, but let's keep this between us, okay?
Understood. I will continue protocol but not reveal details to any other members of this facility other than yourself.
Can we put a pause on it, or is this just like a go?
Understood. You wish to reassess and ensure we are targeting the correct locations. Current plan, next stop of choice will be Belmont, Arizona. Per your request, we will pause for 11 hours while you reconsider our targets.
Okay.
Do you have any further orders this morning, Miss Hellstrom?
Can you cook? Like, is there like something here that can make us like a really nice breakfast?
Yes. On
I want
floor 2,
that.
the cafe is open at this time.
Okay, perfect. I gotta go find my friends. We got 11 hours to sell them.
Oh, jeez.
Marshall, chat.
Tofu nuggets. No, I'm sure it'll be real nuggies.
No, go up.
Alright, what did I miss? I apologize. The target number. I apologize, Ninja.
It's cool.
Difficulty check, target number. Every game has to rename everything because otherwise... I don't know, but... Yeah, Delilah, you looking around, you see T had actually kind of set up a makeshift place near the front lobby area. So they didn't actually sleep in a room, but you can see them kind of organizing, tucking stuff to the side.
Pillow fort.
Are they anywhere to be seen, or are they still in their pillow fort?
I'll let them answer. I was assuming they were getting it.
Fill the pillow fort.
All right, I'm going to be crawling in that pillow fort.
You also saw Acula in their room, still in bed, reading a book.
Doctor?
Doctor,
yeah,
do you concur?
I'll crawl into the pillow fort. This is quite nice, actually. Kind of jealous. Should have stayed in one of these. Where'd you get all the pillows?
Well, I had quite a bunch of rooms we weren't using, and well, I figured, it's not good enough for somebody, so she wouldn't want to come in.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna write that one down. Actually, start writing notes. She'll flip to a page in her notebook that says things you can do to avoid Sybil, and one of them is pillow fort. The other one is only give ranch when delivering food.
Lol.
As you guys are doing that, a voice appears on the monitor. Mrs. Hellstrom, breakfast will be being served most shortly. I can talk. Breakfast will be being served shortly on floor 2 in the cafe.
Can we just eat it here?
Because the foodstuffs and chef is on the floor too. If you would like, we can provide room service.
Did I see them go into the pillow fort?
If you were out in the hallway, I don't see why not. It wasn't secretive to my knowledge or anything. So
When I hear that our breakfast is ready, I'm gonna run up there and like, come on, guys, we need to get going. But breakfast is ready. I hear it's really great here. They don't have pillow fort delivery, just room service.
Just imagining her like knocking on it and knocking the whole thing down.
All right.
Come on, let's just try it out. We haven't been to floor 2. Maybe it's magical. Maybe it's everything we've ever dreamed
Okay.
of. Maybe there's maybe it's great.
Or maybe the chef tried to kill us and serve us instead. But let's
Who would
just
it serve
trust
it
the
to? There's
robot.
no one else here.
I was thinking maybe it's time to get back home.
Is
Don't.
this
Yeah.
home?
No, it's not.
No, it isn't. It's. I don't know. It feels
We
like a fake hotel. It
We
just
could be
seems
our
weird.
home tell.
We
For
should
now.
pack up food and provisions and scoot.
I agree with that. You're welcome to stay, Sybil, if you really want to. We will
Well-
not force you to come with.
No. I mean, we're a team. I mean, we have to stick together. But I want our team to have the best chances all together.
Are we a team, though? And that's
I
the real
mean-
question.
We don't need to vote or anything, right?
I mean, you're willing to kill half a town.
It's not that I'm willing to kill half the town. It's that half the town's already dead, and they're going to die. So why should we go out there and die for more to die when we could be here, safe, and we could keep half of them? I mean, you could
Hop
bring
up.
your dad, and I don't know. T doesn't seem to have anyone, and
Wow. I'm walking away now.
No. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant I'm sure you have
She
a
meant
lovely.
it like that.
No. I'm
They
sure
call
you
it a
have
Freudian slip. The things you learn in
I'm
homeschool.
sure you have a beautiful and
Or
vibrant
lots of
social
things.
circle, but they're not here now.
Take
We're here
the
now.
dog and put it on a pillow and walk out with the dog.
We're here.
I was
No,
gonna
wait.
say something.
Come back. I didn't mean to.
I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure you out. Like,
Oh,
are you?
I had a
in on
wound
this?
last time. Is it healed?
No.
Okay, so hop.
I mean, you could have splinted it and wrapped it. It's not infected or in danger or anything like that, but
Yeah. No, just one.
sadly, the game has realism unless you're using magic.
If this were a video game or a television show, not real life, I'd say there'd be a villain, and in this case, it would probably be Hellstrom family. And you're not doing a great job at convincing us that you're not part of this. So, do better.
Look, I'm not my
No.
family.
Do better.
I'm not.
It's
I'm
just
not
gonna
my
turn around
family.
and walk away.
No, wait, please don't.
Do better.
Do I see Bookworm or
Yeah, he was right there in one of the
The
rooms. He was.
robot?
The robot is still standing in the lobby. It may or may not have been creepy to you because he turned away from you after you said you wanted privacy, but he basically just stood by the elevator.
You didn't sit down all night.
Did you wish me to? I'm not required. I don't have to.
Here, hold this.
I'll give them the potato and go.
Akila, we're gonna go get food.
The dog licks his face and he seems confused, but he just watches it.
Dog's probably like.
I get up and grab my belongings, and then just walk outside to see what everyone's doing.
You see them talking to each other, and T looks at you and says, "We're going to get food."
Is there like functioning showers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every room. Have you played? I'm trying to remember. Have you played 76? It's kind of like that, a little bit nicer. Okay. If you ever do it for the heck of it, or if you look it up, they start up. There's a room that has like a washroom, a storage closet, like a 2-room apartment, and a kitchen and a bathroom. So each of the rooms is essentially a full private functioning 1-bedroom apartment.
In that case, I'm gonna just turn back into my room and get freshened up and all that other stuff. Do my hygiene.
T, you yell out to Acula that you're going to get breakfast, and you hear a shower turn on.
Whatever, I told them.
All right, 2 of you head up to get breakfast.
I'm
Yeah.
coming.
Definitely gonna go take a shower and see if there's some clean clothes and everything else.
See,
'cause,
the
you
2
know,
of you will head up to get breakfast. I
guess
was
it's
not
just-
lying,
I
Boba.
guess it's just us. It'll be look. It'll be great. If this is anything like our chef at home, it'll be.
You two get on the elevator, and Jack holding the pillow with the dog.
I didn't mean what I said about you having no one earlier. I was kind of in my feelings. I'm kind of scared.
What feelings?
Feelings of existential dread, and that you'll never be good enough, and that no one truly loves you, and you're all alone in this world, and everything you've ever done doesn't matter. Oh, good. Here's our floor.
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys are riding the elevator, by the way, a green light comes out and scans across the elevator. Hellstrom, family member, Hellstrom employee recognized.
Oh, not again. Yes.
Last words
Did it-
and
No.
dictation from Darius Hellstrom available
Oh.
on floor 10. Please only bring yourselves or other designated personnel. Thank you. A few moments later, bing, floor 2.
Do you want to be my designated personnel?
You're funny. Did it say anything when it scanned robot or dog?
No.
Okay, just curious. Why'd you think it was gonna say something?
What? No, I just have a. What? What do you mean?
What indeed? What indeed?
I don't think you heard that right.
You guys see tile, like marble tile, spreading out down a long hallway. And it looks like you've almost stepped into a mall. And going down either side, you see restaurant signs. You know, there's a sushi place, a dinner place, a breakfast place, seafood. You know, kind of like when you walk through a very expensive... At least some of you have been to Vegas. You've walked through the restaurant sector of a hotel. Really? None of you? Oh God, am I the rich snot? I mean, I'm not rich, but looked into a few of
Oh,
those.
so
I was
I-
watching Among Us about simple jumping in event.
I was thinking about last time I was in Vegas and I was promised Taco Bell Cantina and I didn't get it.
My favorite's still the buffet at the Bellagio. Nothing like
Vegas.
Nothing like America says an all-you-can-eat buffet that has prime rib, sushi, and lobster, like fresh served with a chef there. It's like Sizzler, but expensive. Anyway,
What do you want to go eat?
Well, I mean, it's breakfast.
yeah, most of them are closed right now. You do see like 2 or 3 of the places that are open with a little sign that says serving
Maybe
breakfast.
we could get some like breakfast tacos or some.
That's not a thing.
That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a thing, but or maybe just like a traditional brekkie, you know. I can't think of breakfast. Ham.
All right, let's go.
Isn't this lovely
I'm
though?
just waiting for you to say beans and sausage and stuff.
Oh no, yeah, no, I don't. I mean, actually, let's just go. We'll check it out, and we'll let the other 2 know how it is, and then me and you will just pop down to the 10th
I only
floor.
have one good leg.
What?
What? No, I don't want to go to that 10th floor. That's your floor.
And that's our floor.
Your floor.
You guys
Our
make
floor.
your way into the one of the restaurants that's open for breakfast. Ease yourself into
Evidently.
seats. Good morning. The chef has a numerous amount of things prepared. If you'd like to be adventurous, the chef's special is delightful. We would simply need to know if you prefer savory or sweet.
Sweet.
And for you, sir. Looks directly at UT.
We can fix that.
I didn't hear. I was just getting here.
We have a variety of things available. If you would like to go with your chef special, we will simply need to know if you prefer savory or sweet.
You should get the savory. I got the sweet, and we can share.
We also have complimentary maple bacon donuts at every table.
Okay. Freaking. God, what is it called?
Upload.
Upload.
Alright, yeah, I'll do the other type. Also, is there any way you guys could, like, pack us up food that won't spoil if it's traveled?
Those would be available in the supply form, but would not be available through the restaurant.
So enjoy
What
it.
if I order, like, 50 of the restaurant food? Then could I take it?
If you want
You could just put
additional
it on this
menus,
one's
we can
account.
do so, yes.
I'm just curious, how many people can be in this restaurant at one time?
This particular restaurant can house up to 30 people at one time.
And what if all of the restaurants together? Like, how many can they hold? Because there was multiple. So
168 in one sitting. And the crew is equipped in order to handle up to 3 rotations of such.
3 rotations. I was just curious, numbers wise, you know, where we're at. Yeah, we could always pull up a few more chairs.
Yeah, Jack, come sit down.
Jack walks over and sits down. Do you functionally eat?
It smells like meth.
I do. Very well.
Hey.
I'm so sorry,
Hey,
Jack. I
Jack.
didn't know that. I figured you were, ran off of
Oil.
power or biofuel or.
We're a cell.
Like a Roomba that redocks at night.
A D battery.
He's like, I have these brand new state of the art lithium ion rechargeable AA batteries.
E-batteries are freaking huge.
A few moments later, they come back with trays. For savory, we have creamy mushroom brie and pancetta croissants.
Start flicking off the mushrooms.
No, he's gonna ruin the whole structure of the dish. You need to.
No, that's yours. That's your part.
Thanks. I mean, I do. Oh, it's a layered flavor, but
We
we'll work
also
on that. We
have
got a lot of time.
crispy rice pancakes with potato and chickpeas, they said in front of Jack. And per you agreeing to our gluten-free vegan offering, we have teff pancakes with sweet dukkha and apple and pear compote.
What the hell is a tap pancake?
Gluten-free teff flour
I don't know, but this is.
and Greek yogurt
Lovely.
and a sweet cinnamon spice dukkha served over.
Who would have thought you could accommodate allergens and preferences? This place has it all.
Where's her ranch drink?
That's not a. That's
A few moments later, they come back with a bottle that Ninja would recognize. They set it down.
Oh God.
It's for party time only. We're not gonna get like that at breakfast. But if you have any mimosas. Oh wait, I'm.
Ranch soda by the Helston family.
As I'm now picturing the Incredibles. Would you care for more mimosa?
Oh yes.
Yeah, little cups pop out of the table and fill with liquid.
Oh.
Nice.
This is nice.
I'm just kind of seeing how Jack eats because I'm curious. Just like-
Very precise and robotic, but he eats.
Okay.
Yes. Oh no, Bubba and Gif are being sucked into oblivion.
Look what gluten-free does.
Yeah, while you guys are eating, the two of Ninja and Delilah, mostly Ninja's boat at this point, finish your showers. You get cleaned up, you get dressed. Elgate is flat out saying their connection's lost. Understood. So hopefully they will be back soon. In the meantime, Ninja, you finish.
I saw there.
Yeah.
The thing on the corner was all yellow, so.
You finish your food, and I will say Delilah follows you for sanity purposes at the moment. Do you head up to breakfast? Is there somewhere else you wanted to go?
Can I get a list of the floors again?
No, because I lost them. But in general, 1 is a greeting floor, 2 is the 2 is the cafe and restaurants, 3 is living quarters, 4 is like offices. It's where the AIs were, where you were on the computer researching things.
Mm-hmm.
5 I don't remember, so we're going to ignore that. 6 is storage. It had, weapons, gear, supplies, things like that. 7 was the bad place. 8 you didn't check out yet. 9 was the one that was radioactive, and so you left it alone. And 10 is the big silo dome looking place.
I'm actually going to go to floor 3.
All right, you are on floor 3 currently.
Oh, I thought that was floor 2. I'm gonna go to the AI floor.
Don't mind me, I'm just messing with the cameras real quick. We'll wait for them to hopefully be able to come back. The AI floor, okay, you head down to floor 4. The door opens up and you see that blonde, very clearly not human robot guy turn in. Good morning. How can I help you?
Where are the others?
Which others do you refer to?
The other robots.
Unknown precision at this time. 9 other units are currently on this floor. 2 more units are on floor 2. And 15 derelict units remain on floor 7.
Explanation of derelict.
Original attempts at machines purposeful for Dr. Hellstrom's goals proved unsuitable, unable to maintain human levels of sanity within parameters.
Are they friendly?
Unable to obtain human levels of sanity. Behavior is erratic, cannot be guaranteed.
Can you send a message for me?
All right.
Tell T and Sybil what you just told me about the derelict units, and tell them that I am here on this floor.
Understood.
I kind of just I don't see any of them in this hallway, do I?
Not now. I'm like, if you glance down the hall, you see one walking by every so often. They said there was
Okay.
10 units total on this floor,
Yeah.
so it's not that any of them are deliberately avoiding or doing anything weird. It's just there's none up front.
I'm gonna attempt. Definitely attempt. I'm going to attempt to do Predator.
Okay.
So-
Go ahead.
The trait itself is what I have to roll.
Honestly, for Predator, what rank do you have Predator at?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, because I think you have it at rank 1. It's just going to be a matter of you add +4 to your sneak. Let me go ahead and pull the librarian up, though, just so I can give you full details versus making things up. Where did it go? Actually, Predator's a psycho ability. Did you tweak the character? I don't care. I'm just making sure I'm on board to pull up the right rules. Because for Librarian, I know you had Hush.
Yes, you gave me Hush, Aidetics, Find, and then you put a space, and then you put Predator.
And I described it as Predator because it's stealthy. Okay. If your Hush is at level 1, it's just whenever you roll Sneak, you get +4 to your total. So like if you roll a 7, it becomes an 11. At level 2, like once you level it up, you'll be able to mask any sound of any equipment you're using, up to including guns and jackhammers, so on and so forth. It's just an ever powerful increasing bubble of silence.
So in your notes, you put full invisibility, so I don't turn invisible.
Double check what I wrote because I don't remember that. That doesn't mean I didn't write something down like a goofball. Did you take something extra I don't know about? You took Greeny Psyker. Understood. That is a different thing. I forgot you had it. I apologize. So, real quick, you should have strain equal to your vigor die type, which I would have wrote down somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if we should let him in.
It's back up.
What?
It's back up.
Don't mind everyone while I fix things here.
Yeah, it did this the other day too. It like went out for like 5 minutes. And then oh no, well that's right. It was out for a couple hours. So. They're installing fiber optic throughout like all the neighborhoods out here, and I feel like in Santan Valley, and so I think it's just like messing up everything. But
Yeah, that sounds
I
about
think,
right.
yeah, I think it'll be nice when it's done. So hopefully it helps improve internet connection.
I found the ranch clip I took when Ninja tried it and posted it in the Discord.
Oh God. Oh, man.
All right, so yay. For the record of a real quick, Delilah, you went along with this because I was just smoothing things, but Ninja and you both got cleaned up and ready, and Akila said they wanted to go check something on floor 4 before you guys ate. You went downstairs. Ninja basically asked the first robot that showed up, who was all in the facility, yada yada. You got told essentially there are 10 robots on floor 4, 2 that are currently on floor 2, and 15, because you guys took out some derelict units on floor 7. Derelict because they were original prototypes for Dr. Hellstrom's plans, but were unable to maintain proper levels of sanity and stability. And then Akila had told the robot to deliver that same information to Sybil and T upstairs. So that's where you guys are there. I will happily go tell Sybil and T that in just a second, but it is still on your guys' go, so to speak. So,
All right, so we're going to floor 4.
you guys are currently on floor 4.
Okay, what was floor again?
Like logistics, operations. It was all the offices and where the repeating blonde robots were.
Now, doctor, remind me again while we're on this floor and not upstairs eating.
Sorry, but when I get a hunch, I just got to check something out. But I think I can wait until after breakfast. I just can't shake this feeling about this floor for some reason.
I mean, we're already here, so let's just go check it out.
As you wish.
Maybe I could help. I don't know. I don't know much about computers, but try.
Be very careful. The crazy robots are walking every so often, and I point towards the end of the hallway.
Yeah, you guys are on floor 4. Where do you wish to go?
The room that was to the left, I think it was. Is that open or?
Yeah, everything is. As you guys look around, I mean, to be really frank, this is like a perfectly laid out office floor. There is relatively comfortable but not too soft carpet. There is that corrugated ceiling boards that hide the ductwork and vent work. There are doors that are all open, but they could be closed, and each one has a desk. Akia, from your investigations the other day, you know the desks are also computers, and that the monitors on them will project a keyboard. That's just like a light keyboard onto the desk that you can type on or gesture with. At first glance, none of the rooms look different from each other.
Oh, okay.
Not to say there might not be some as you explore more, but just at a casual glance, you look into like the first 5 or 6 that you can see from where you're at, and there's office rooms.
I'm just following along. Let me know what I need to do. If I need to distract those robots or whatever.
I just got the question. Do you know Sybil, like close friends?
I mean, do I know her? Yeah, I know. Are we close friends? No, I don't think she has any friends, but I think she likes it that way too. And the way she acts and kind of pushes everyone away. Her sister wasn't like that. She was very friendly, and everyone seemed to kind of like her. But I don't know. Sybil's always been just been kind of weird. Kind of always kept to herself and never really said much at all, to be honest with you. But I invited her once to my birthday party when I was little, and she never showed up. But her dad sent a nice gift. It was like a $25 gift card to Sizzler. It's pretty good. Like the steak or shrimp or whatever.
Interesting. So, with that being said, when we get out of here and search for your family, so she won't have any family to go to.
Well, I don't really need to search for my family. I know where my dad is. I literally talked to him 2 days ago. But I get a sneaking suspicion that her family's behind all this. I mean, the sheer fact that I don't know. I mean, it's just on the chat. But yeah, I don't trust the Hellstroms. I really don't. It seems weird that it was Eloise? What was the
Eloise is the good sister.
Yeah, Eloise. It seems weird that Eloise is missing. She should be here, but she's cat. I don't know. I think that they did something. Something's weird. Why would they have all this? Why would it all be ready? How would they know that something was going to happen? And why is it all about her and her family?
And we knew about the town, them sending the commands going to the town to destroy them, right?
Yes.
Just not that it was successful.
You didn't know how quick it was going to be.
Okay.
That's only something that only Sybil has been told this morning.
Okay.
You guys, but yeah, you guys were all essentially told 40. And not that you've heard the conflicting information yet, Gift, but just to put it in context, it wasn't that you were told we can only sustain that. It was there was enough supplies for like 20 years for this many people. So it's pretty clear you could pack in more now, and it would run out of supplies sooner. And the basic AI's program to want to last that long. So
That's fair.
yeah, to be clear, your villain is an AI, not because the AI is evil, but because the AI is doing exactly what it was told to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed.
While you guys are having
So-
this conversation, and I'll jump right back. You two up there eating your food. It's actually very good. It does not seem fake. A little monitor pops up on the table and says, "Miss Hellstrom, I have been requested to inform you that the reason there are 15 derelict units on floor 7 is due to them being failed prototypes. Dr. Hellstrom's experiments in creating certain types of cybernetics did not succeed in maintaining proper levels of sanity and stability in the Ashura model."
That's unfortunate.
And then the monitor just tips away.
Um,
Because all it was told to do was tell you this information.
did you understand any of that?
No, but I'm kind of wondering if they're like points to Jack.
Do you think they were real people and they killed them? That is bad.
No, I'm sure your family didn't do that at all. Big mushroom.
Jack looks at Sybil. "Are you asking?"
Yes.
Do I
Face.
want to know? I mean,
I
maybe we
wanna know.
just. What if we just pretended it didn't happen? And if we didn't hear anything. Is that yeah, Jack, tell her.
Accessing databanks. Despite many mainstream media sources stating that full robotics have been achieved, or that cybernetics are safe and reliable for people, in fact, power systems were never found which allowed AIs to remain reliably sane, or to allow people to have large amounts of electronic equipment and metal in them. As such, all cybernetic and robotic individuals must maintain at least a human brain, which has undergone a process involving death and reanimation through means of redacted.
Jack,
Yeah,
have
I
a
remember a really
question.
old movie about that.
Jack, did you choose to become like this, or were you just like maybe die in like a bad skiing accident and they brought you back?
You are a wonderful cousin.
It's a big family.
I volunteered.
Why did you know so much about this?
You asked me. I have full access to
Yeah.
Hellstrom databanks.
Thanks, Jack. Do you remember that
How'd you
time when we
volunteer?
were kids and we like went to a park and I fell off the swings and you came and you comforted me and it was like just like those small moments. Do you remember that?
You did not like that I saw you in a vulnerable space and told your
No.
father that I pushed you.
Yeah. Yeah. That this isn't going the way I intended. So you have memories.
Jack!
You know what, Jack? Maybe, are you feeling tired? Do you need a nap?
No,
Wow.
I am at prime operating ability.
Okay. Well,
Did we just get our savory stuff? I thought we were getting sweet stuff too.
Did I
we're
not
good.
give you the sweet? I apologize.
We did. We got a thing. I got my cardboard food.
Was that sweet?
Just
You
share.
described it. I thought you described it. I thought it was like
had
It was
like an
essentially-
apple compote.
It was essentially, yeah, it was a, I don't remember what Dakar sauce is, but it's Indian, with cinnamon apple compote on it.
okay.
Did you want a bite?
I
could.
no.
I'll share it with you.
They also have coconut pancakes with banana and creme fraiche.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Do you guys have dog food?
Do you eat dog food?
They bring out a plate of baked eggs with spinach, mushrooms, goat cheese, and chorizo.
Oh, you got one. Jelly. Eggs and shrimp.
Eggs and
That's dog
chorizo.
food.
Eggs with spinach, mushrooms, goat cheese,
Oh,
and
you want-
chorizo.
What? Give the dog the flaming
I don't-
poops. I'm not
Yeah,
giving
someone's
that
gonna
to
have
them.
some heartburn. I'm sorry. I don't think you should.
The dog immediately jumps off the pillow and starts gnawing on the plate.
Oh,
No!
well, this is gonna be fun for you later.
I take it away and I put it down. I kind of spruce it all up. Don't worry, we'll give them an actual.
Dog just walks across. To your original question, I volunteered because my uncle explained that something very bad was coming, and that unless certain steps were taken to combat it, the likelihood of humanity remaining dominant and functioning was very minimal.
Why did he never tell me?
Because your head would explode.
Was I not dominant and functioning? I guess not.
Well,
You
want
guys-
me to answer that?
You guys can think about that. Back down the
Can you
stairs.
answer that?
But yeah, sorry, you guys are downstairs. I just paused to get that information.
So, if Sybil was the one who gave the order to destroy the nearby town,
You've escalated
do you
quickly.
think?
Sybil's behind it all.
Do you think Whoop he kind of just looks off and like makes sure like I don't know if it's perception or whatnot, but making sure like no AI is coming to try and sneak up on them since we're like in the office.
If you ducked into a side office, there is none near you.
Okay.
I was just about to laugh because I thought you were in the lobby for a second. And I'm like, that blonde one is still just standing there smiling at you politely. if you walked off into an office, they did not follow you or anything.
Okay. So I'm
So-
thinking that. Oh,
No, go ahead. You finish.
Oh. I was thinking that maybe we could find something here, since this is where we got attacked.
Here's
Yeah.
the way I see it. It's a Hellstrom built facility. Every single AI we've met has addressed the Hellstrom, and we're all just guests. If we ask them something, they ask if we're Hellstroms, and they know, then they tell us no and ask the Hellstrom. So, if there was a command that went out from one of the four of us, yeah, I'd bet money. I'd bet my dad's remaining leg that she's behind it. I mean, unless this is some kind of self-thinking technology, which I don't think's been invented yet. I don't know. What do you think?
I think we should watch ourselves. Since she doesn't have any friends, she might grow up to be a
Sybil.
I don't know the right word to use.
Lex Luthor? I think Lex Luthor
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
word you're looking for. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's the same thing. Yeah, would that make me super? No, I don't.
I don't think unless T.
Everybody hates you. It's just- Are we actually looking for something, or did you just what are we doing?
Well, I was going to be look for. He messes up on purpose. I was going to be look for information, but considering that there is still those same AI down here, or robots, sorry, since they're still down here, I have to take your being into consideration.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm gonna head upstairs. You do you. figure whatever you want. I'm not gonna be any help with this technology. I'm not gonna lie. I just touch buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get me a sandwich made of fish eggs or whatever rich people eat, and croissants or whatever. But I don't know. Probably not cereal or eggs. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so Delilah heads up to floor 2. Keela, did you stay behind to try and research things, or did you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll stay with you a moment later. The computer's right there. What is it you're trying to look up?
If at all possible, before the bombs fell, like any information that would describe the plan of action that may have been taken, and then any surface level information that could probably describe the plan of action for the people here in the bunker or supposed to be in the bunker.
Sure. One second here. Please roll computers, which would be, depending on how you read it, it would be under knowledge. It would have been tucked under either academia or science or professional, depending on what your character used it for, if you had it.
A 3. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
While you're doing that, Sybil and T, a monitor pops up next to you again. Unauthorized access attempting to open files relating to plan of reliability and sustaining of humanity. Do you wish to authorize this figure to have access? And it shows a picture of Akia at that desk, the camera from the ceiling.
That is not a good angle. I
He's
mean,
hunched over like Mr. Incredible because he's so big, you know, because he's a mixture of
Should have
three
had it like
big
right
guys.
under where you're not going to pay attention, just so you have like all the chins.
I mean, he's one
Crimson
of us,
chin.
right? I mean, it's weird he didn't come to breakfast, but we can trust him, right?
Yeah, sure. You can trust doctors from California. That's what I heard.
Well, I mean, they can't all be bad, right?
Your uncle would not trust him.
Yeah, but
Mind you, your uncle would likely suggest him being eliminated or removed from this facility. So,
you know what?
Who's
I'm a
talking?
good person. Give it
Jack,
to him.
sorry. Understood. Click. Okay, back to you, Ninja. The system opens. It like pauses for a second. And you see a little slot in the desk open and a little rod starts to lift up. And then it drops back down.
Ooh.
And the screen goes, access granted. What do you wish to know?
The long-term plan for sustainability.
Long-term sustainability plan. Gain 47 appropriate individuals. 24 female, 23 male. Lockdown facility. Maintain stasis and stability for up to 20 years, while Project Horseman initiates and completes. Should completion fail within 20-year allotment, initiate cryo-freeze. Otherwise, open facility and allow those back to the surface to repopulate and rebuild.
Requesting access to, or no, searching up. Is there like a garden or like a farm Or a greenhouse, that's the name of it. Like a greenhouse or something.
Floor 6 maintains stores of all known vegetation, as well as synthesis processes to create artificial cow, chicken, pig, horse, 18 strains of dog, 4 strains of cat. And it just lists for a while.
Asking information on, or searching information on Project Horseman.
Access denied. Only a Hellstrom may access these files.
Okay. That'd be so funny. I know, right? Oh God, really? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna ask about the Hellstrom family. Specifically about the father and see it. Oh,
no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say specifically about the father and like his last like data entries, like something along the lines of that.
There is nothing from the father here. I'm going to give you the cliff notes here because then I'm going to jump back to them. But long story short, Darius Hellstrom was born 10 years before the Civil War started. He was an inventor and scientist who developed steam applications very, very fast ahead of people. Discovered a mineral called ghost rock, which burns hotter than coal, and later on would eventually be used in quantum fission to generate a lot more resources than uranium can do. Long story short, no one's questioned why he's immortal, but he's been inventing and creating and advancing technology since the 1800s through 2077, which was when the bombs fell. No one knows why he's immortal. People are not to question it. And yeah, he's where all robotics come from. He's where almost all cybernetics were developed, although most governments had their own programs after a while. And yeah, all in all, somewhere between a Tony Stark and a Walt Disney.
On that note, I'm gonna head out and go to the armory.
Okay.
Place.
We'll catch back up to you. Delilah, you get upstairs. If you were here for the opening, you open up and you're like in a Vegas hotel restaurant lobby with like restaurants everywhere. Most of them are closed right now. Like they're not door locked or anything like that, but you can just see lights are down. There's no one in them. Looking around, it's fairly easy to see Jack and Sybil and T sitting at a table over in a kind of American diner-esque locale.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
Okay. Delilah walks up. As you do, a voice greets you. Welcome. What can we get you for today? The chef has numerous specials available. If you would like to trust the chef's choice, please select savory or sweet.
Can you give a little bit more information about that? Like what are we talking? Potatoes and meat, eggs, bacon?
Current chef offerings are ricotta pancakes, coconut pancakes, banana creme fraiche, teff pancakes, duca, apple, and pear compote, crispy rice pancakes with potato and chickpea, coconut and just keeps going for a while.
Why don't you just give me a bowl of cheese grits and take some got whole wheat pancakes and the 9-grain pancakes, syrup, maple syrup.
Understood.
2 eggs, scrambled, a little bit of cheese, and a coffee if you got it. And she'll head over to the table.
Understood. Delilah sits down with you guys.
T. Jack. Sib.
Good morning, Delilah.
It's so nice of you to join us. I don't know why you should definitely try the chef special. It's great.
Well, I think I just ordered it. I don't know. There's a really long list of.
Yeah, there was.
I don't
Nope. Whatever makes you happy, I'm happy that you're happy.
Inside check. Just joking.
Why are you being sussy?
I don't know what that means.
You're gonna jump into an air vent.
Why would I do that? I would get dirty.
Sybil, I get the feeling like you're not telling us the whole truth. Like, I feel like you're
I'm an
hiding
open
something.
book. I haven't hidden a thing.
Are you though? And I will. I'll roll my scrutinize dice again.
Sybil, roll bluff.
I don't know what that is.
Bluff is going to be under your smarts.
Well, I don't have that.
So it'll be your smarts and then -4 from whatever you end up with.
Seven?
So that's a 3. What'd you
No,
get?
that's
Oh,
11.
you got an 11 -4. Okay. What'd you get, Delilah?
I got a 4.
So, yeah, Sybil seems like they're being fairly honest. They've been kind of weirdly friendly to you since this all started. Maybe it's just the fact that they're kind of socially awkward and they think they're going to be stuck in here with you for 20 years.
Well, us local folk have to stick together, right?
I'm gonna try something, and I'll role play it out. But then I've got dice to roll too. Now you're probably right. I don't. Can I be honest with you, Sybil? I feel like
That's all I've ever wanted. as of
Sybil is
today.
honest to a fault.
shut up, Jack. That year that I don't know. I always thought that we were okay. You know, we never really seemed. You know, we came from 2 separate sides of the farm, but I feel like never had anything against each other. You know, but then I invited you to my birthday party, and you never showed up, and it kind of broke my heart. I didn't have a lot of friends, and your dad sent a Sizzler gift card. Like, I mean, Sizzler's good, you know, but
It's not. You don't have to pretend.
you're right.
I'm gonna be honest. I never even knew about it. I mean, Daddy kept so much from us. He intercepted everything. I mean, I've had very little choice in anything I've done in my life. How this all started, that was my first moment of freedom. Anything against him. I mean, it went poorly with the ranch party. It didn't go well.
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry about that. I tried to sabotage your party because I was still
I
kind of
didn't know
bitter.
you had a birthday.
I thought you were trying to. Well, that was like.
Everyone
10.
has birthdays, Sybil.
Also, that was like. How old are we? What do we decide? How old are we?
I mean, you get to pick it, but
I think we're like teens.
we were joking that you were somewhere between 18 and 20.
Okay.
We all were under drinking age except for
Okay.
Ocula.
Yeah.
So we'll say we're 20. It was like 7 years ago.
I mean, I didn't
When it
know.
wasn't
If I
like
would have
last year. It was.
I didn't know. I didn't
Stole
know
that
there was a
purple
party.
crayon in kindergarten. I'm never gonna forgive you.
I didn't. I thought no one.
I mean,
I thought no one liked me. I thought no one wanted to invite me to parties. I thought I was alone. You're telling me this could have been a beautiful friendship for 7 years, and it was another thing my father stopped and kept us from.
probably not, because seems like
Okay.
after
Wow.
Well, let me finish. Seems like after grade school, your daddy took you out of public school. And I don't even know where he sent you. Probably some fancy dancy private school of some sort. And
Exactly. It was very expensive. I speak 3 languages.
I kind of
Not useful ones, but
Wait, when
Kinda
did
lost.
you learn another one?
No, I thought she always spoke English, French, and Spanish.
always on my paper.
I don't know. School was rough. We decided to. Then when Mama died, Daddy needed more help on the farm, and
I'm sorry.
Had
I
to-
wouldn't have been a good farm help.
do homeschool and help him out. So I
That
guess
explains nothing. It explains nothing. I'm so sorry.
I was just saying, both of us left, you big dummy. Hey, why do you have to be like this? I'm trying to open my heart up to you, and you're just sitting over there scrutinizing me. Good
I'm
grief.
gonna
What are they?
Walk up, take my plates, kind of grab robot and dog.
You guys have fun.
I was just about to have Jack be like, "This appears awkward. Should we extricate ourselves?"
Yes, great idea.
If you have one shred of decency left in that Hellstrom body of yours,
I have a
blood
lot
that
of
you carry.
of sheds. I mean,
Right? Yeah, I know you have a lot of
I'm
sheds. You got
leaving.
whatever
I'm
else
glad
you
I've
got in
been
there.
eating.
You tell us the
Sheds.
truth. You tell me the truth, and I'm gonna roll up persuasion if you'll let me.
Swear
Yep.
to me.
And I have a D12, but I have a 4 in persuasion. Does that mean I gotta roll 4 D12s?
Yep. You are good at it.
All right. Well, I just rolled a 6 and then a 12, so I'm gonna just take that 12, right?
Yep.
Or do I keep rolling the? Should I just roll all 4 of them and see if I get?
Go
two
ahead and
12s?
roll all
Doesn't
4.
Matter.
Yeah, because you get more 12s. They both explode. You're only going to use 1 die number in the end, but
Not just a 1 12.
okay. So we roll.
12 plus 7, so 19.
Yep. Boa, please roll scrutinize.
I don't know what that is.
It's under cognition.
No. You finally see the
Oh,
3
okay.
skills that my character has.
So I have 4 in scrutinize.
And what's your cognition?
A D10.
So 4d10.
I have to find them. Seven.
I mean, you're in control of your character. An NPC would spill. They're being persuasive. They seem heartfelt and honest. You're buying it. So the gap here is that you're in control of the character, and I never force actions. So
I mean, what do you want? I've told you what I know. I don't know anything about this place. I don't know what they were doing. I know there were closed doors and meetings and people that were gone and they were there. I mean, I hadn't seen Jack in years, but I was never part of the planning. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I just hear his dice tower up there. What are you rolling?
Let's scrutinize again. It was a 6.
I mean, what do you want to know? I'll go down there to the room. I'll give you access. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Axe has granted for subject.
I don't know, just maybe the truth would be nice. And she'll just stand up and wait. No, now I'm gonna stay here because I ordered food. But
And I don't
I'm
know what
gonna
I have
sit
to
over
do.
there, and she's
I
gonna
know.
move tables.
I'm gonna pick up my food and go with her.
Jack and T at the
Dexterity
front
check.
going.
Dexterity check.
I don't understand why you don't think I'm being honest with you. What have I done?
Well, for starters, you were okay with killing a third of our town.
We
and
know
those are
I'm not
people I
okay
care
with killing
about.
a third of your town. One of the options I gave was to bring all of us, and we just don't stay 20 years. But none of you would listen. You were too busy thinking about genocide and how bad it is. And I agree.
Your robot said that it was 47.
But I don't.
And you said, it's fine. I can take 47 people. We don't care about the rest of them.
Look, sometimes if a train is going down a track, do you save the one or do you save the many? What do we do? Do we save some of the population and keep them
So,
here
wait, you're
just to
saying-
save the one person you love?
Wait, you're saying you save the one.
No, I'm saying we
Because
would save the many.
So that's what I'm saying. We save the many. We don't take 47. We save all of them.
But it's not realistic. We can't save them all.
We can try.
And die in the process?
Maybe.
Or would you rather for sure save 47 souls? So you have a choice. You could go out there and maybe save all 130. Maybe. Statistically, what's the chance? Or you could save almost half of those people to go on and live prosperous lives and have families and have everything that could ever be wanted in this world except a destroyed Earth. But we'll talk about that later.
What is Project Horseman?
I don't know. I don't know, but we can go down to floor Acula 10, 5. I don't remember. We can go to all the floors and we can do it together in safety. Together. As I reach my hand across the table.
I'm not sharing my food with you. You already have that garbage over there. This is my food.
They do bring. By the way, they bring your plates.
Yeah.
Everything's what you ordered. There's also one additional one. The chef also sent their special, which is a rare bit with fried egg.
I don't know what that is, but the
I
chef's
don't-
never been wrong.
Rare
Listen,
bit is French rabbit.
Now I've heard. Yeah, I've eaten rabbit before.
I haven't.
Well,
but I
never.
am going to
Never
try.
for breakfast. That's a little weird. A little gamey, man. To be honest with you, but a little greasy.
Look, what do you want from me? What do you need from me?
Don't need anything from you. I mean, the truth, maybe. I mean, we find out what's going on and we stop it.
I've told
We
you
don't
nothing
just
but the
hide.
truth.
We don't hide in a bunker. We stop it.
It's not hiding, it's self-preservation.
That's called hiding. If you look it up, it's probably under the same definition.
I will, actually. I can't because everything's dead. Hey, House. Hey,
Yes, Miss Hellstrom.
hey, what is the definition? The definition.
The Delph
The
Initiative is the idea that dolphins may supplant humanity as... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, what is the definition of self-preservation?
Processing.
Google.
I know, right?
The protection of oneself from harm and or death, especially regarded as basic instinct in human beings and animals. Would you like to reference the works of Ayn Rand?
No, please.
Well, hey,
Are we by the elevator yet?
If you guys are leaving, yes.
Hey,
That's called stepping on the little person.
Scroogle, can you look up the definition of teamwork?
Teamwork is the collaborative effort of a group to achieve a common goal or to complete a task in the most effective and efficient way.
That's what I aim for. Now, if you want to stay here, that's
Agreed.
fine. But
Individual self-preservation will not function for the plans of this facility.
there
In
you
order
go.
to ensure humanity's survival, 47 individuals must learn to work together.
Robot, will you just piss off, please? I'm trying to eat my breakfast.
I just want you to know I'm here for you. I'm here for us. But I mean, this is the closest thing I've ever had to
She's
friends.
eating, by the way.
And I'll stay with you, and I'll give you whatever you want. But I don't think us all going out there and dying is the option. The best option. It's an option.
Well, we all gotta die. Whether we die here in a bunker, or we die out there trying to save lives.
I mean, I think Jack proves we don't. I mean, I'm not saying that's the option. I don't want to do that, but I think we know that.
Jack pipes up from the elevator where the elevator's opening for him and T. Do you wish to undergo the same treatment I did?
No, thank you.
We have those on Facility 5.
Look, you finish your breakfast. Take your moment. I'm going to go with T and...
Facility 5 offers solution. I am not required to have the level of sustenance a full human requires.
Yeah, but I miss your
If
melodic voice.
We have people go through refinement on Facility Level 5.
Jack, can you tell your Scroogle friend here, the robot person, that wherever they went, can you have him grab me a dog bag? I'll take this to go, and we can head out.
Little boxes and a bag appear on the table.
Much obliged. She's gonna pack up her food, and we'll head. Let's go find some answers. Because
Are you? So you're trying to close it ahead of them?
I don't want to go on the elevator. They can stay there and throw chairs at each other.
Okay. If you're going on the elevator ahead of them, I don't see why you couldn't be closing that. Yeah, UCT just.
Shoot, I guess it's just us still.
Where do you go, by the way, T? You go to level 5, okay.
You know, they did just have a good point. I mean, people that take less food and they live less, we could just turn everyone into robots in the town. That's a bad idea.
you knew Jack. I knew Jack. He was an idiot.
He was a
He was
wily
an
one.
idiot. That's not Jack. It may look like him, but it's not him.
He has his memories. He's still a little sassy.
You remember pushing me off the swing set?
No, you're a little sassy. That's a robot. Robots don't have feelings. It literally just talks in a monotone voice, and it just says things like regurgitates information when you ask him something.
On the elevator, Jack sheds a single tear.
Oh, you can't hear this.
I think he hears everything.
You don't see it. I'm kidding. Don't worry.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah.
Level 5 opens. Ding. Level 5. Refinement. Cyberization. Automation. Robotics. Please watch your step, as this floor is not OSHA compliant. By deliberate design. You see very much a clean room. You're muted, by the way, Kitsu.
How many levels are there?
10 total. With one
I'm
being
gonna
the
press
above ground.
floor 9
Mhm.
and for 10. You said there's 10?
Yes.
Okay, 9 and 10 as I get off. Ding ding.
Okay. Yeah, you're in what looks like a more laboratory type clean room. You see kind of GLaDOS-esque eyes and cranes from the ceiling with different things that just swirl around. One kind of looks at you and then pivots back to where it was. And a voice comes on the intercom. Greetings. Welcome to the rest of your future. Here at Hellstrom Industries, we believe that death is the last enemy to be defeated. By undergoing this process, you will ensure that you can function forever. Would you like to know more?
What happened to this one?
Subject not recognized in databanks or schematics.
So you said you went here.
I am a prototype for Dr. Hellstrom's greater task. He called it the Horseman Project.
Were the horsemen made here?
You have been granted access. The Horsemen were the pods on
Ooh.
level 10.
But those are empty.
Correction. The Horsemen are out there, somewhere, designated as targets to be eliminated by Project Horsemen, which are the 4 cyborgs designed and stored downstairs. They have been activated as the Horsemen are active. Protocols
So
underwent.
there's horsemen and anti-horsemen?
Correct. Details are on
Okay.
redacted by Dr. Darius Hellstrom. Only someone of his family can access them, including myself. I apologize.
What about a cousin?
I am no longer considered human by the United States government or
Shush.
most organizations.
Shush. No.
Regrettably,
Okay.
at this point in time, cybernetics are only capable through death. And once you are dead, you no longer maintain your civilian rights or citizenship.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. You can't vote anymore.
That is correct.
Just gonna wander around a bit.
Yeah, as you wander around, you see several rooms that are clearly like operating rooms of some sort. You see areas that have limbs, like artificial. Think of like if you went to a hospital that was specifically designed to handle prosthetics and stuff like that. You see arms and legs, eyes, everything, like in racks through different doors.
Okay. I'll just explore.
At the very back, you find something that you don't understand an answer for. Or rather, you do understand an answer for, but you don't know why it would be here. There is a room that when you open has lines of sealed tubes.
Okay.
And as you're watching them,
Like that.
a face appears in the tube and looks at you. And
But
you-
like big pod size tube, or like
they're all about this big. Specifically, you recognize the face as the type of thing you play cards with.
Ah, haha, little shit.
Okay. Back to Akia was next. All right, Akia, you've been researching Dr. Darius Hellstrom. You learn, if you want to Google it later on for Deadlands, there's a lot more to his story, but long story short, he's a weird, immortal Walt Disney Tony Stark figure that some people question, but ultimately was seen as a brilliant inventor.
I had went to the armory floor.
Yes, you did. You got to the armory. What were you doing there?
I remember last time, this is out of character, I remember last time you were saying something about like a bunch of vehicles like lined up and stuff.
Yep.
So my character just wanted to get, because there were like some of them were like military vehicles as well, right?
Yeah, there were Humvees, some motorcycles that were clearly hover cycle designed.
Still out of character. So like, cause considering that I'm in the military, it's like I gotta ask this question. So technically, since my character isn't like military personnel, like with some of the vehicles, can I go and mess with them and like learn more about the vehicles? I don't know if it'd be like a proficiency or anything, but like, good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not military, so I will bow to your real life experience. I understand in general that like vehicles that are not cars are not as simple to drive. Whether that's a bus
Right.
or a semi or a military vehicle, there would have to be roles and risks of bad things if you're like I hop in one of the two tanks and start pushing buttons.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm assuming a layman could figure out a Humvee with some rough starts and screw ups and things like that. So, plus there's manuals. So I will happily say you can start researching and learning how to do stuff. If you start messing with like the turret on the tank or something like that, tell me. And we'll see if everyone hears a large explosion.
Okay. My character being very curious, like even though like he feels his stomach growling, but he's like still. It's just that curiosity just got him wanting to know more and more. And
You can definitely find MREs down here if you want.
Oh, nice. Well, that okay. You're definitely gonna go look for that.
Everyone has a well gourmet breakfast, and you're eating ravioli out of a bag.
He's gonna try to first look at the different types of vehicles that are around, and then learn what probably may seem like the easiest one because he wants to get out of here. So he's especially the Humvee. Like that's probably the first one he's gonna go look and try to see how to start and everything else. But yeah,
Humvee seems solid. They've been replaced with some type of fusion reactor. There's no gas. Similar to the hover bikes. Honestly, the motorcycles, the Humvees are fairly simple. You could probably get the Bradley going. Again, just messing with some of the stuff might cause bad things, but driving it.
Okay.
And yes, because I love Pentagon Wars, there is a Bradley there just because.
Nice.
But yeah, on that note, we've been a little close to 2 hours, so I'm going to say we'll grab a quick break so people can get water and step away if they need. And we'll be right back as I hit the
And water.
Why'd they call it liquid death?
Because it's canned water. Welcome back, everyone. I think I managed to time that so it came back with, why do we call it liquid death? Sybil. Delilah. After an inordinately long wait time, bing! Elevator opens.
Where do you think everyone else went?
2 other humans located, one on level 5, one on level 6.
There you go. Don't even need to ask me. Oh, look, you were talking to me, or are you talking to the robots?
Well, I was talking to you because you're a real person, and I thought it would be polite, but I guess robot knows. So where do you want to go? 5 or 6?
Where do we find the answers?
I don't know. You think I know so much.
Robot, where do we find answers about Project Horseman?
Project Horseman files available only to those of Hellstrom family.
Robot, where do we find Project Horseman files?
Accessing. Which files do you wish to see?
Robot's like, I literally told you an hour, like 20 minutes ago. Are you really making me repeat myself?
Where do we find those files? Was it 10, 5, 7?
Are you sure
2?
you're not Sybil? Are you sure you're not Sybil?
Okay.
You say you're Eloise, but
Files
are you sure of it?
can be accessed from any location by Hellstrom dissonance. If you wish to be able to reference actual materials for Project Horseman, would recommend
Yes.
level 10.
Level 10, back to the bottom, where it all began. I'm gonna hit the button.
Sounds like a great place to start.
For what it's worth, T and Akia, you both glance up and there's a bing and you can see the elevator slowly coming down.
I hide behind the Humvee.
Well,
From the
That-
elevator?
I didn't hear any noise, so I think Delilah killed her.
The metagame pigeon says this is your opportunity to rejoin if you want to. I'm not trying to force anything, but basically, if anyone wants to get on the elevator with the group for this, feel free to declare you will, and you could run over and hit the elevator before it goes past you.
Sent you a question.
I apologize. I will answer your question as soon as I read it.
The answer is yes.
Um,
Aquila is deathly.
You have
afraid.
no idea exactly what it's made of. It looks like glass. Breaking it and letting those things out is not a good thing. Whether or not you can physically break it, probably not, but you don't know for sure. You know, it's like being in a bank. That glass is probably impact resistant and bulletproof,
I was looking
but
for that.
That's just what I imagined when you said there was heads floating around.
Yeah, I was looking for that.
I was hoping it'd show the one where they were all on the
Yeah.
all the shelves, but
trying to see if I can find a good what it actually is, because I know I didn't describe it great. But yeah, does anyone wish to get on? I know Ninja said they hid, but okay, you guys both stay. All right, you guys head on down. Ding! Level 10, Project Horseman.
it's only because we like you so much that we keep splitting the party up.
I don't care, other than that I have to mildly micromanage and make sure I'm not going, am I crap, am I spending too much time with this? Am I doing, not giving other player enough time? But for the most part, I just deliberately do it on do something significant. Okay, moving to the next group. We'll come back. Yeah, you guys remember this. It's a hallway. Leads out to a very large circular room that's like an actual ball. Like it's curved ceiling and curved floor. And then a big computer console in the center of the room. And then wires going out to 4 cryopods and monitors that are all open.
Okay, so where do I find this information out? What do I have to do to show you that I'm give what computer, how do I find this information? Like
Which information are you seeking?
Project Horseman, everything. The
Project
footnotes
Horseman,
version.
everything. Opening. And like an AI graphic appears in front of you, like a 3D of a Windows screen of just those viruses when the folders start going, and it just overwhelms you immediately.
I'm just
Okay,
waiting for, like,
You lose count at like 600 folders.
computer to explode, start sounding like a jet engine taking off.
Maybe ask him who the horsemen are.
Hey, do you like being called computer, or is there another name?
Dr. Hellstrom never gave me a name.
Should we name it?
Sybil, that is not the question.
Well, I know, but I feel like
Priorities: save humanity,
How
prevent
was
death
this
of my
close?
village, name robot.
Like, how was this close to liking you again?
I just thought it would be Carl.
No,
Jason.
my name's Delilah. I feel like you should.
How about like
She's just gonna walk
Sal.
away and get on the elevator and push the button to go to.
No. Okay,
Shut up.
can you give me who are the four horsemen? Unnamed robots?
Accessing Hellstrom Diary 173692.
4-6 is what she
And-
pushes because I rolled a d10 and landed on 6.
You hear the file starting to play. It's a diary recording. Do you step back off the library to hear it, or do you leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll step back off.
All right. I can't do this voice justice, but it sounds like an old voice. Like very, very tired, very, very elderly. Like exhausted and pushing themselves to speak.
Gotta do funny old man voice.
It's more that if I whisper too much, my mic doesn't pick it up, and I want to make sure I don't not share the information. We've been fools. I've been a fool. We never asked where the ideas came from. We never questioned why they cooperated and why they gave us what we wanted. I never questioned. I was so focused on saving her that I never thought about what we were doing. And now it's too late. They are going to come. We won't be able to stop that now. Some people argue they're not really what they're called, but what else would you call something that epitomizes death, famine, pestilence, war? They've manipulated us all from the get-go, sharing certain inventions, hiding others, encouraging our development until we made the bombs. If you're listening to this, it's our fault. My fault. I've designed them, these weapons, to try and stop them. I don't know that they can. But even if they can't, this facility will keep you safe, keep a sliver of humanity from going out in the darkness. And I hope it escapes notice. And if the worst comes to be, you all can rebuild. I'm sorry.
Like, all right, I'm gonna just say this right now. First word that comes to mind about who these horsemen are, where they came. One word. Okay, on 3 we say the word that we're thinking of. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Aliens.
All right.
Is that
Oh,
an
crap.
inquiry?
Yes.
Inquiry accessing data banks. 4 horsemen, otherwise known as the Reckoners, are not aliens. In the year 18, redacted, contact was made with another dimension. Some people refer to it as the Native American hunting grounds, or the Christian hell and heaven. However, regardless of truth, creatures very much incorporeal but aware exist. Since the opening of this connection in 18 redacted, they have continuously put forth fear into the world. It appears to be that the greater level of fear, the more power these creatures have in an area. The Reckoners are believed to be the masterminds behind these creatures.
Computer, what's the definition of an alien?
A man or woman in a country, but originally birthed and living in another country.
Alien. I mean, they're demons.
Here I was proud of myself giving you the literal definition versus the sci-fi one.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's why
Yeah,
they call them. That's why they call them aliens. Extraterrestrial.
Would like
Outside.
No
to know-
record of Anak involvement with the Reckoners.
I don't think this was my family's fault.
Well, if I had to bet money, I'd probably say it was your family that opened the portal.
Oh crap.
So,
That is incorrect.
oh well.
Dr.
Whoever that
Darius
was-
Hellstrom's journal entry states portal most likely opened by Native American shaman named Raven.
Man, no one's blaming the Native racist robot. Was I the only one that heard the machine? The voice on the machine said it was his fault. He said, "I was sorry. It's all my fault."
Who was that journal entry from?
Dr. Darius Hellstrom.
Oh great. Okay.
Your great uncle.
Yeah, I just never knew him. She's old and dead. I
Incorrect. Dr. Hellstrom is alive and well.
think- right, that's... my family's weird.
That's an understatement of the year out there.
Many people have speculated to the Doctor's survival, though the closest was done by a animated cartoon from Japan. It is believed a character in Dragon Ball was patterned after Dr. Hellstrom.
It's actually really funny. I was thinking about Dragon Ball. That's that Goku character, right? The one that can flies around on a cloud. It's got a monkey tail.
It starts accessing Dragon Ball, but I won't derail us that much.
Stop, please. How do we stop it?
I was always
Clarification
a
needed.
Dragon
Define
Ball
it.
Z fan, but
The Reckoner? Horsemen? Who do we stop? I don't know what side we're on.
are we supposed to release something to fight these horsemen? Isn't that the whole Project Horseman thing? Like,
Project
They're
Horseman
already-
is in activity. The monitor will tell you their location at this time.
I'm pulling up the monitor.
Yeah, if you walk over to the monitor and you pull it up, there is a map of the U.S. It's like gridded. It's electrical. It's not like an actual bird's eye view or anything like that. But yeah, you see 4 lights, which, if I recall right, are green, blue, red, and black. Are pulsing in Montana, New York, Florida, and one is in Washington.
Is this just happening to us? What is the rest of the world doing?
I don't know. It seems weird that they left the Southwest out of this. Like, I mean, 2 of them up north, like Northwest. And Montana's not that far away from Washington. I'm pretty sure it's right next to Washington. It seems a little strange that they're leaving Arizona. Maybe we're supposed to go after people in Arizona. I don't know. Maybe. Am I thinking too much? I'm probably thinking too hard. I literally had coffee for the first time in like a year, and it's
That's impressive. what have you been doing?
Surviving, killing
Has
mutants.
it been a year? I think it's been a couple weeks.
It's only been 3 weeks.
Oh,
That tracks though.
it feels like it's been a year.
I can't afford them fancy Starbucks. You don't understand.
Feels like it's been a year. It's been the worst 3 weeks of my life. Thanks for bringing it up.
I lived it too. I think we need to get everyone else down here.
Why?
Let them hear this. I don't.
I mean,
We
we
don't-
could just won't the computer do the same thing up there?
No, it'll only give us the references here in floor 10. We've tried.
Incorrect.
I've
Files can be accessed from anywhere. You asked for best place to reference Project Horseman. Files can be accessed from anywhere. However, hardware is here.
Computer, do you have a picture of what these horsemen look like?
Accessing.
Be nice to know what we're up against.
You don't get a type of reliable picture of the horsemen. It shows a few bits and pieces, but they're like video immediately cut off by destruction.
do you
All
have
of
pictures
them.
of the other things.
The ones that are fighting the horsemen.
You don't get clear pictures of famine, or not famine. You don't get clear pictures of famine or death. Just kind of images of what looks like a person on a horse in the distance behind armies of undead, swarms of undead.
So one doesn't have metal wings.
No, unfortunately. The only one that's slightly different is the pestilence image blacks out by like white fire, as you see, like you can tell it's against the backdrop of LA, and like a giant column of holy light comes flying down from the sky and hits it and just blasts the camera. When you ask for the other ones, it pulls up schematics of 4 robots that are very much like Jack, built slightly. You can see slight differences here and there, but 2 men, 2 women, white bases with the green, blue, black, or red light, similar to how Jack's is purple.
I feel like we're not being told anything, but we're being told everything, and I don't know what to do.
Isn't it great having full access with no concept of direction?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Scares me a little too. Like knowing that 4 horsemen of hell are real. And
Reach my arm out.
high five. That's a weird time to high five, but
Okay.
um,
Can they be stopped?
I don't know. I mean, seems like
Information
Or do we
not
just hide
found.
for 20 years?
it seems like this is the best bet. I mean, I'm not stronger than a robot, death killing machine. You know,
So
I
you
got.
agree we should stay?
That's what I was trying to get to. I think that might be the solution.
We'll take as many as we can. We'll make sure your dad's one of them. He's always been a cook. Good cook. Good diner. Anthropology. PhD. But you know what? It's coming back to me.
You know, it's like we have these moments, and then you know how to ruin it. Sybil.
That's what they always tell me.
Just pats her on the shoulder and just walks over to the elevator. We should probably find the others. I bet you Acula's probably still on floor 4.
I don't know where T went. I mean, they could be anywhere. Maybe they all went back up to breakfast.
Well, I already pushed number 6. If we want to just head there first, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys head there. Ninja, you've been familiarizing yourself with some vehicles, with some equipment. There's, oddly enough, there are manuals on everything.
I look to see if there's like an escape hatch. for the vehicles to come out of?
Not that you see, like you can tell there is a section on the wall that clearly opens, but you're not finding controls to open it.
This is not where I thought you were going. I'm gonna jump out the window when I hear someone going down the elevator.
What window? You're underground. And you hear, by the way, as you're examining all this, ding! You have reached floor 6, Armory and Supply.
I just like.
Is that ours?
Does the door open like slow?
Like, not super slow or fast, just,
Oh.
You can see Delilah and Sybil.
I just slowly put my shades on, like the black cool sunglasses. I just slowly put them on and just say, "I like this car."
You two have the door open on the elevator to the armory. A few things moved, and like piles of books from someone reading like user manuals on different stuff. And yeah, you see, what are you parked by? Because if you leave it up to me, you're by the Bradley, because I think it's hilarious. But
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
troop carrier that doesn't carry troops in the tank with no armor, and
Is he sleeping?
I don't know. I think he's drunk.
Oh. I guess. Hey, what? You okay there? What you doing out here alone, running from? You okay?
I like this car.
Yeah,
Well-
you said that already.
You can have it. It's yours.
Did you get something to eat? Or just drink?
I don't know if you know this, but the world seems to be over, so it's a good car, but we've made some other plans.
We found more about the horsemen. Like,
I grab my glasses and just slowly take them off. Tell me everything.
Hey, computer, can you tell our friend everything you told us down there?
accessing logs, it repeats everything that you've been here to
Okay.
hear as a
Yeah.
player, so I won't go through it all again.
We need to find some people.
you know, here's this just dawning on me, but these 4 horsemen are from hell and they're ghost-like, and no one really knows where Ghost Rock came from. Do you think it's Hell Rock? Like, do you think that's rock from hell?
I should point out when you burn Ghost Rock, it screams.
That is
I'm just being very, very clear about that. When you burn it, if you just burn it by itself, it screeches and screams,
It's like a
and the
goat.
and the smoke that comes off it looks like faces going. Yeah. So yes, there were people that were very religious people that were adamant that you should not use Ghost Rock. It is clearly a sign of the devil, or it is spirits of the damned, or something. But science looked at it and went, "There's no scientific proof of ghosts and spirits." So
I mean, how could something
There's no
so good
scientific
be so
proof.
bad?
Burn. Just ignore that. That's
it's a weird sound. What do you
we'll
want?
just cover that with a towel. It's fine. There.
There's some type of scientific explanation for why
it's
the way the rocks split as they burn causes that type of sound, or something.
Yeah, it's just normal Earth stuff.
Besides, it was spirit. If it was spirits of the damned of humans getting burned, why would we find Ghost Rock on that alien planet we found through the portal? This did happen, by the way. It's part of your common history knowledge. The movie Avatar rips off Deadlands, weirdly enough. I don't know if it does it on purpose, but
That alien rock is hell.
I mean, it's given us so much good in this world, though. How could it be bad?
I'll let you come to that. You'll figure it out later. Should we get out of here? I think we should probably leave. Do you know where T is?
Just like this room? Because I thought we agreed we're staying here.
I do not.
Sybil, do you have a means of contact? Can you contact 47 people and bring them here, or are you just going to wait for them to come?
Oh, no,
You're just
no.
going to hope that exactly 47 people come.
Yeah, no, well, they'll find them.
Who is they?
Who is they? The horsemen? Because
No, the like the bunker.
like those murderous robots that we fought down on floor 7.
I'm not sure. I don't know, but I have it on good authority they will come to us. They will arrive for us. We don't need to go get them.
How do you know?
It's like-
How do you know this?
It's delivery.
Computer, how does she know this?
They told us. The computer told us when in the beginning when they offered us that original plan, they said that they would go out and
Miss
pick the
Hellstrom
ones-
has currently requested pause to location plans after delivery of notification that Fort
What?
Valley,
No,
Arizona has been cleansed.
Has been cleansed of the devil.
Negative. No documentation exists that the devil is a real entity of any sort. Fort Valley has been cleansed. Its populace were deemed unsuitable for salvation of humanity.
They were inbred. Baby.
Excuse me.
Negative. They were rich, unable to provide real skills, labor, or education.
Well, you know what they say, eat the rich.
Aren't you rich?
System does not recognize cannibalism. Do you wish to reconfigure?
Lol.
Look, the system will pick for us. It knows what's best for us. We all can just bow to the AI gods. No, that came out wrong.
Negative. I should not be in charge of anything. This was a bad idea.
Computer.
It was your
You know what
idea.
4 horsemen are.
No, I am following directives of Hellstrom.
Not this Hellstrom,
It
by the
repeats.
way.
Did you ask where the 4 horsemen are, Ninja, or
Where they are, yes.
no calculated knowledge known? They appeared, left wakes of destruction, and initially disappeared east of the Mississippi.
We should go east of
Unfortunately,
Mississippi.
satellite visualization is not functioning at this time.
I mean, there's a big chance that they're in Florida right now.
God damn it, Florida.
Okay, look, it doesn't matter how we get the people. It just matters that we save them. Right?
Do you wish to change protocols for number of people saved?
Yeah.
Recalculating.
Bring
Bringing
us-
local population will result in supplies lasting only 5 years without resupply and restock. Additionally, facility will not hold more than 100 individuals. New living quarters will need to be constructed above ground. These will be more vulnerable and susceptible to hostility. Do you wish to begin?
You know, I'm hearing a lot of, like, that breakfast that I had this morning, like, 7 people could have lived off of that. Like, I think that
So we ration.
that's
We
what I'm
each
saying.
pick our top 30 people, and we bring them in. And
you-
with,
Wait, do you even know 30 people?
well, no, I was gonna get to that next, but I think you do because you really were like down with the people. You didn't Yeah, like that. So if we have extras, we'll just put them into a pool, and we'll
Drown
names.
them? No, we don't.
I'm glad I went literal there too with you.
No, like not a literal pool. Like put their names in a hat, and we'll draw them out.
Acula,
I think we need all fresh air. We should get out of here.
Why are you so afraid of it here? It's lovely, Mr. Acula. Why do you keep trying to leave?
she's gonna pat Sybil on the shoulder and say, once again, Sybil, you're more than welcome to stay.
You were just on board with me to stay. 2 seconds ago.
No, I
When
didn't
we were
say I was going to
downstairs.
stay. No, I didn't say I was going to stay. I said gathering the people and bringing them here was not a bad idea. I wasn't just going to sit around and hope that the people I care about are the ones that are chosen by your, no offense meant, wacko nut job of a AI system if you got here.
No offense is
Computer.
taken. Yes.
If we send people here, can you scan them for radio or nuclear activity and put them in storage?
You're putting people in storage now?
Clarification. You wish me to take anyone who is subject to uranium poisoning and poison them in cryo. Is this correct?
No.
Please repeat your command.
Can you scan people for nuclear activity?
Yes.
If we send people here, can you send them to whatever that bedroom floor is?
Acula, we should probably rethink that. Maybe set a level, like use a Geiger counter. You know,
Just-
maybe set a level of nuclear.
Like a quarantine
I mean,
system?
technically, we're probably all.
Just to
Let
clarify, because the AI is smarter than I am, are you basically saying check anyone who's radioactive and send them to the radioactive floor, or the evil zombie robot floor?
Oh,
We just send them out. Just
just scan them. Like,
What
if
level
they're-
of death are we talking about here?
Pretty much just scanning them to see if they're radioactive, and if they are, then quarantine them. But if they're not, then just put them in a room so we can separate them.
Yes, proper quarantine protocols are in place to ensure safety of majority.
There you go. Now we leave.
Did either of us ask? Thank you, Acula. That's much appreciated.
okay. So I just want to understand. You want to leave here, go back to the city, hand pick our people, start like a caravan as we travel around collecting our top 130 people, and then come back here and use it as a safe haven.
I think we should just present it as an option at the village and let people choose. Some people might not want to leave. Some people might not like the idea of leaving home and living in
And plus, we need
underground.
people with different skills.
Yeah,
Different
which
skill
I
sets is
believe
important.
there was a system to pick those people with the skill sets.
That you killed off.
Yeah, you
No,
literally
I didn't
committed
kill
genocide.
anyone. I didn't commit
Like-
genocide.
Incorrect.
I mean, a little bit.
Death
but
count was only 1,682,
I
and
did
none
not-
were of a specific denomination, ethnic background, or other category beyond class.
So it's
Akila
not
just
genocide,
lets out a
it's just
tear.
murder.
Murder. Akila lets out a couple of tears.
All right, robot. You've proved that you're not racist. Congratulations. You're just a murderous AI system that will just kill anyone. I feel much better now.
You know, in fairness, it probably wasn't 1,600 because that's the population of that place now. The bombs fell, people left.
Yeah, there's probably
It was
like
probably only
300
like
people there.
800 or so.
And they have no skills. I mean, we have skills. We don't have skills. We can't keep
Computer,
this going on our own.
what specific skills are you looking for? And why on earth could you not find at least one skill out of 800 people living in the town?
People in Fort Valley were all those of upper 1% of economic stature. Almost all were of age 47 or older. Almost all had degrees in business, mathematics, legal. None had degrees in science, mathematics, culture, history, anthropology. And it goes through a laundry list of, it essentially is looking for people that have average to above average IQ with either educational backgrounds or deliberate skills in a wide range of stuff that would be needed for a theoretical, colonize and repopulate a place.
So the
Right.
town was a retirement
Shareholders.
community.
Shareholders and lawyers.
I mean,
Now I get it. I get it now. Thank you, Michelle.
That's great. Delilah's on board now. We're good.
I mean,
We
I
should-
get, you know, for our little town, I mean, we were better off, but we weren't these people, so it's okay.
Computer. Nice.
Yes.
Is there a was I guess like an escape hatch, but I forgot what it would actually be called for like an underground facility, like a hole for the vehicles to come out of. But I'm asking if there's one in this room for the vehicles to get out of.
Through the elevator.
For the vehicles?
Yes.
How big is that? Okay.
Hard light storage. Utilized by any of the devices on level 5 or by any of the prototypes or active members of Project Horseman.
I turn towards Delilah. So, either you pick a vehicle, or we come in the ones we came in.
Our cars got destroyed.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Didn't we just walk
We
here?
have nothing. I
You
bring a
guys
horse,
botched your
but-
driving and like cracked radiators and stuff like that. I mean, your cars are fixable. They're just in the woods north of Flagstaff.
Okay, so step 1, we get our team together. We still haven't seen T.
Wait, where's Jack?
With G.
Oh, okay.
We
I do like the idea of having a car though. So
yeah, we can take a car.
maybe
We can come
we'll
back
go,
here.
Yeah, we'll go find T. You get that car ready, all right?
Affirmative.
And if there's not a, she'll kind of lean in and go. And if there's not an extra seat for Sybil, it's fine. We can just leave her here, and no one's gonna care. I mean, make sure it has room for all of us.
Affirmative.
I'm standing right here.
Akela's gonna just be like, hey, robot, remove the extra seats. We don't need those.
I'm right here.
While you guys are
I
having
know.
that conversation,
I know you're right here. I can smell you. You didn't shower.
Yes, technically not, but neither
Yeah.
did T.
But Acula and Delilah
I'm not
both smell
there.
very nice of soap
don't-
and water.
I don't shower every day. It's really not good for your skin. It's not great for your hair. So sue me.
I haven't had a real shower for 3 weeks. So
Well, I've been in my house. I have had a real shower.
how do you have running water in your house?
We don't talk about that.
We had a whole safety. Remember, it was like bunkers. When it happened, we went in the pods. Did you forget all about the start of this adventure?
You have showers
Have
in
a
those pods? Because I was
generator,
in one of
and a
those pods. I don't
generator.
remember a shower.
No, it's in the corner. I mean, it was an
In
eye
the
wash
pod.
station, but I just kept using it as a shower.
An eye wash station. I see. I understand. You have one of those chemical showers that you pull the little chain and the rusty water comes out of them because no one ever checks them.
I think I smell fine. Can we just go find tea?
Yes. That's the plan.
I've been wet.
All right. While
You're
you
the one
guys
that
are
was
all deciding
reminding
that,
me you're here.
and then going the elevator up, T, you found, as I said, the room you're in is probably 10 feet across, and every part of the wall is lined with those tubes. The tubes are, think like those old pneumatic tubes bank tellers used when you like funk that canister, so they're about this big around. And every last one of them has faces, 3 to 7 or so in each tube, that are just like that picture I put in game discussion.
It's like being in an aquarium.
As you're tapping, like the ones that are focused on you.
No, I already got one. Mm,
Have one what?
This is a thing I talk to when I play cards.
All right.
Don't really know why it's in a goldfish tank though.
Process
If
for
there's nothing.
what did I call it earlier? Sorry. process for augmentation and refinement. After human death. New power source provided by Spirit Fetter, which contains one of these.
So they're little spooky batteries.
Correct.
Can I have a spooky battery?
You would have to die.
I can't take one of them with me. Stick it in a little jar.
I will have
Shake
to
it around.
research.
Alright.
Cats are fighting. If that's all, she's gonna head back to the elevator.
Okay. You looked around, you explored the whole area. Long story short, without going into mass detail, this is a place where you could turn yourself into, or someone else into, a cyborg. And you guys just got to blow the lid off the secret that there's no such thing as cyborgs that actually are functionally living beings. You have to die. As you're walking back to the elevator, bing! Refinement, cybernetics.
There's nothing really interesting on here. You should go take a close look at that fish tank looking thing over there.
What you... Why?
It's in.
Uh-oh. That was a hiccup.
Yeah, that was a full glitch. Okay. Quick check. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can see everyone here. So I think we're okay. All right. Last thing I believe the stream and I heard was Kitsu telling Boba they should go look in the glass jars.
Yep. Really close. Put your face on it.
Why?
You're gonna see what your family's, legacy is done. I'm gonna go take a shower now.
What? Well, wait for me. No, I'm not. I mean,
No! Goodbye!
I mean, unless you're interested, but that's not the point.
No!
We're still young.
No!
Stop. Everyone stop.
This is getting worse by the second.
Look, T, I have needs.
Everyone does, first off. Second off, just wait.
Speaking of offs, where's Jack?
Jack's staying right there following.
He's holding the dog.
Okay.
He's got a
what have
pillow
you-
he's holding like this with the shawl on it.
We have a plan, and we can shower first.
I'm not sharing with you. Go away.
I don't mean together. Again, unless you're interested, but that's a later conversation.
Sybil, no means no.
No,
That's not what you did to Noah.
I was never with Noah. He's not my type.
I'm not gonna be Noah the second.
You wouldn't be because your
Oh.
name's not Noah. We have a plan.
The day that they broke up was the same day that she didn't show up to my birthday party.
Oh my god.
Didn't you also run over his dog with a tractor?
I didn't know about his birth. I didn't know about your birthday party. Daddy kept that for me. He handled all the social events. 2, I would never ride a tractor. And 3, Noah, I can't talk about it. It's too much. Sometimes you meet the greatest love of your life, and sometimes they're gone before
And
you know
sometimes
it.
they can't afford to take you to any place but Applebee's. And
Yeah,
that's
and sometimes their name's Noah, But he did love you.
And I-
He said that you told him that you loved him
I did.
like a friend.
Look, this isn't question me on my dating history. We have real lives to save. Yet I'm the one with the messed up point of view.
Yes.
I already pressed that button on the elevator, and I'm.
Go come back! Oh my.
All I have
Alright,
to
let's-
say
I never left the elevator, so
with this heavy focus on Noah, tell me when to stop, Boba.
No, you're gonna start doing magic tricks.
Tell me when to stop.
No, I'm not playing. Yeah, stop.
Oh, all the way at the top!
Okay.
Was that a cat in a party hat?
That looks like a panda, like a red panda hanging from a vine.
Coke bottle.
Oh.
Okay. So Rorschach test is what that was.
Yeah, Noah's head wasn't destroyed, so there is a chance that one of those spirits jumps into their head and brings them back to life. Since you're all making Noah very important, I figured I should probably check that and see if
He's
Noah
dead,
gets
right?
back up. I don't know. And you
No,
guys
I
don't know
wrapped
the
him up
rules
in
enough to
your
know what that
funny
card meant.
silk sheets. Wrapped him up in your funny silk sheets.
Yep,
and
he's
buried
laying
him
in.
your-
Oh, you buried him? Okay, good. I want to say, well, yeah, he's laying in your living room. So we'll have fun.
Look, we need to go follow T. We need to. Where's
You're talking to no one because Jack
Where's
was
Dr.
on the elevator
Acula?
with
I
T.
can't do this anymore.
Dr.
Where's Acula?
Acula, I believe, is on level 6.
He's not gonna leave his car, is he?
You told him to prepare a vehicle. I was there.
Right. How am I in charge?
I don't know that you are. But
oh,
you
crap,
are
I'm
a Hellstrom.
misunderstanding.
You are
I'm gonna
indeed a
go- I'm
Hellstrom.
gonna-
You are
Yeah.
clearly the one suited to carry on your uncle's legacy.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the. Are there 2 elevators?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for the elevator to come back.
Do you wish the elevator to be overridden?
Yes, I could do that.
You guys are riding the elevator and then goes back down.
What the hell?
Okay, wait, we weren't done talking.
The door opens and Sybil's standing there saying we weren't done talking.
And I'm gonna get in the elevator with them.
I'm gonna push the closed door, but
And I'm already in the elevator.
I was trying to push the open door button. I don't know what's going on there. Just trying to...
Look, let's go. We're getting supplies ready. We're gonna leave. So let's
Did you
go
look
take
in
our.
that jar?
No, I didn't look in the jar. Why? It's like when someone says, "Hey, smell this," or "Oh my gosh, taste this. It's so bad." I'm not gonna do it.
As Jack pauses for a second and says, if you wish them to see what was in the jar, I have one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Were there robot penises in that jar?
Why would a robot have a? Oh.
I don't want to know.
That's the only thing I mean,
Is there
I've heard.
dialogue?
Listen,
Is that why they're going to the shower?
I have heard those words come out of Jack's mouth before, and that is what he was talking about.
While I am accessing the Manitou,
The
did you wish to
catalog.
hear humor?
Did you just call it a band tube? I don't,
Do you wish to hear humor?
I don't want to see a robot.
Always.
I've never been into dick pics, all right? I don't want to see it.
Where does Walmart keep the Terminator toys?
Probably I'll be back.
That is
The
correct.
back of I'll be.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Okay, so who has a robot penis?
I do not
Is it
know.
a?
All of you have seemed focused on this.
Well, I mean, if we're going to the shower, you know what? Okay,
I am
You're
not
really
going to go into the
lovely.
shower with you, Miss Hellstrom.
you're my cousin.
Jack, is it still incest if you're a
Why do you
robot?
seem offended?
That's asking for a friend.
Gross! No.
During this whole thing, he in the chest, his chest compartment tips open, and you see inside, right where a heart would be, is a glass sphere
Jack?
that
I
is
have expected
pulsing
to see
like a
little,
heartbeat with purple light.
rope.
You should touch it.
And you notice that's actually been the shimmers to the purple lights that are lining his face, and everything else is based off that heartbeat.
Delilah, touch it.
Make
Now,
a.
I'm going to tell you
would
what
the
I
roll
told
be?
you and Jack back then, too. I will not touch that. I don't
I
wanna
was
touch it.
never,
I don't want to see it.
never involved with Jack's. Yuck.
Make a guts check.
Ooh.
Which, if you Kitsu, because Kitsu's right up there examining it. If you don't have guts, it would just be a spirit roll with a -4.
I have guts. Ooh, I got it.
AK, I've seen some shit roll.
17.
17? Okay. Due to you having seen some shit, including specifically this type of thing, you don't completely freak out and flinch back, but the face that slams against the little glass, despite being little because it's in there, it's not like the ones that were in those tubes back there. The ones that were in the tubes back there are the ones you play cards with every day for basic favors. They're simple, they're not potent. Whatever this is, you don't understand why it doesn't just break the glass. This is the type of thing that one of your teachers would have to deal with if they wanted to, like, lift a train. It's bad mojo. It should not be tampered with. You don't know how one was caught. And nothing about your knowledge of these things says this makes any sense whatsoever. For the rest of you, you see a little face inside the glass jar screech, and you can, like, it doesn't make a real sound, but you can hear it. Like that when that there's that subsonic in the back of your teeth that just, like, hurts.
You just get it. Put that cricky from.
Delilah grabs Sybil as a reaction because she's got a -2 in guts. So,
like I said, you two don't need to be quite. You react appropriately however you want, but you both weren't there. You're just watching it, whereas Kitsu was like, and then it went right in her face.
I'm sorry, Sybil. I don't think that's Jack. I think that's
I don't.
Ghost.
Jack, what is that?
Robot.
That is the creature which powers my systems. It is
Where
fully
is
fettered.
it from?
I tried to
Accessing
tell you
records?
look at the jars, but you didn't want to look at the
Most
jars.
refer to it as hunting grounds, and it goes into the same exact spiel the robot downstairs did
It's hell.
when
It's
it was
hell.
talking about where the reckoners came from.
Guys, I think we should leave Jack here.
If you wish. However, I will be of use and service.
I'd probably leave you here before it's here.
Okay.
If
that
it helps you
hurt.
any, the creature is fully subconsciously chained. It cannot get out unless I am damaged or broken.
Does it have a name?
I have never asked it.
Steven.
Ask it.
Ascot. His name's Ascot. Like Ascot, like the thing.
Accessing databanks. Requesting conversation.
Uh-oh. Look what you did.
At which point Jack just goes very, very rigid. And the eyes close once, and, like, the slight purple
Look what you
hued
did.
normal eyes open back up, and they're pitch black. And he goes from that just completely blank face to, "You wanted to speak to me."
No, I just
No.
wanted to know your name. Just be on first name basis.
My name. You want my name? So I'll what? So you can try and control me too. I do not share my name with meat.
So you don't like being in there?
Sybil, I think
Don't
it's
you
like
dare.
that. I think it's like that Rumpelstiltskin boat
You're
thing.
right, I don't.
Don't worry.
If you let me free, I will reward you.
With what? You're a.
I have power.
You're a.
I can give many gifts. I hold a host of power. Ask that one. That one deals with it on a daily basis.
Did floor 3 come yet?
Is he still talking about
4-3.
the robot?
But the whole time, Jack's just very rigid, except his head is, like, vibrating.
Can we make
What?
this scary thing go away now? I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please.
Nah. The purple light, normal human eyes come back. My apologies for any discomfort.
Jack,
The creatures
never
are
do
not
that
friendly.
again. Don't do that again.
I
ever.
did so per your request. I will not do so
I did
unless
not
you
ask
request
you to
it.
do that. That was Sybil's
Your
dumb idea.
request euphemism for group effort.
Your euphemism.
No, I am a prototype cybernetic device.
You're in innuendo. Innuendo. Yeah.
In your
We're
end.
going this way. We're going
All right,
this
let's
way. Okay.
Let's stick together. I don't.
Understood.
No. I bathe alone.
I don't want to bathe with you, really.
I'll come, T. I'll make sure she doesn't feel it.
You're gonna let them take a shower with you?
I wasn't gonna get in the shower. I was just gonna stand by the
tell
door to
us?
make sure you don't come.
Tell us,
Yeah.
Delilah.
Okay. You guys have your fun menage a trois, and I will be outside the door.
Sybil's now picturing a Jack Delilah T threesome for some reason.
Well, Jack, are you coming too?
I did not intend to.
I wouldn't want you inside, and
Go on.
I know, right?
Just be
Let's
quiet.
Go on.
Hey, just be quiet.
Understood. Being quiet.
okay.
Jack pets the dog.
Everything that I thought
There you go.
that we could bring people back here to be safe, I don't know if that's true.
This facility is very safe as far as my records show.
But
well,
what
except
about
for that one floor that had the murderous robots on.
That is correct. I would strongly advise against letting any people go to floor 7.
There you go.
what about that last floor with the jar with the
Honestly,
glass?
I would recommend people do not go below floor 6.
2.
You didn't look in the jars.
Can you
don't
just
know what's there.
purge floor 7? Is that the thing? Like, can you just like fire
I do not have
it?
control of this facility. I have access as a theoretical member of the
Then
Hellstrom.
who has control? Me?
I wonder.
If he wasn't a robot, there would be this moment of duh from him, but he's not. He's a robot, so it's just a very straight face as he just turns and looks at you.
Well, crap.
You have granted access and full control to these other 3 individuals with you.
So should we just purge floor 7? Make big booms?
Would that have any negative impact on the rest of the floors? Jack?
Floor 7 is above floor 8. Floor 8 and floor 9 contain nuclear fission reactors, power sources, and systems to maintain clean water, electricity, temperature stabilization. I would not recommend any type of explosives or damage performed anywhere below floor 6.
We'll just put up a sign. It's fine. We'll just say, don't go to floor 7. And if you do, we warned you. Exclamation point.
So we're gonna have to find some really trustworthy people to follow signs. Because
Definitely no one that can't read. Unless they're a baby or something.
are we accepting babies?
I'm a robot.
I'm gonna go now.
No, I mean that's like a legitimate question.
Facility
we
is
were-
planned to continue human existence without access to the outside world.
Like, do we have a
Babies
crib?
were expected.
We got walkers. We got a high chair.
I thought the plan was to bring everyone here and see how long
Right.
we could last.
Sorry,
Correct. That is the plan you revised. I'm speaking to the original schematics and design. They were designed for children.
I'm sorry. A lot has happened in the last 10 minutes, and I'm really struggling to keep up. Let's go to our shower. Showers.
Kid comes out of the shower.
You are clean.
Did you or Mr. Acula below need assistance for retrieving vehicles?
Looks like he's wearing a boba shirt.
Yes.
Why would you wear Boba as a shirt? That's weird.
Doesn't it look like a
Do I
boba
have to
cut?
be dead?
I was just deliberately screwing with the name, but alright. I'm going to go with T to get a car.
Let's go. I think everyone, let's say our goodbyes to the facility for now. I think it's. We don't know what's out there anymore. We've been here for. How long have we been here?
A day.
Been so
Well,
long.
this is day 2.
Yeah.
We've been here.
You guys
a
showed
day
up,
and
checked
a-
things out, stayed the night, woke up the next morning. We're here.
I hope there's no one outside waiting for us.
It's been a year, just like the 3 weeks. It's been 84. Little do you know, there's actually a cryostasis in the elevator, and every time you guys have gone to the elevator, you've lost 24 years.
You know what? It's time. You seem confident in this plan. Let's.
All right, you guys.
Are you really not going to bathe?
No, I did while you were in the shower. We took simultaneous showers.
She didn't.
Why can't I shower? Okay, I'll be right
I
back
don't
then. I'm
know.
gonna go
Why?
shower.
No
Please
one's-
don't leave.
No.
Please don't leave me.
Sybil, we were saying you can't shower with tea. You can still shower. You just got to take your own shower.
But that's a waste of water. We're trying to conserve resources.
This facility
bringing in
reuses
extra
and filters
people.
water.
She's saying this?
I'm gonna go take a shower in my room, my private room, by myself.
I
We
hope
will
so.
definitely be here when you get back.
Please don't leave me. Wait, actually, hey, computer building,
Yes.
don't let them leave until I am
Understood.
ready.
Initiating full lockdown. Red. All the lights turn red. Doors slam down.
Okay,
And
I'll
there
be just
it
a
is.
minute.
Clip
I'm-
that face, by the way. That was the evil face. That's the bad guy.
I can take a real quick shower. I'll just in and out.
For sake of sanity,
I'll-
Sybil gets a
I-
shower.
Did she just lock us in here?
I also did the thing that, you go to the hotel, you steal all the little shampoo bottles and stuff.
I haven't seen shampoo forever.
It's only been 3 weeks.
How'd you get it off the wall? Mine was attached to the wall.
Well, I just had this little sample size.
I think this was a tiered room
I
situation.
think Cat could get yours off if you ask.
You need assistance getting shampoo off. I tried to find a better way to say it. That was phrased badly, and I couldn't.
You need help getting it off.
Do you need help getting off?
Jack,
All right,
the
for sanity
answer
purposes, go ahead.
has and always will be no.
They're gonna have a beautiful romance arc. I can feel it.
What, Sybil and Jack?
No, Delilah.
Sybil and Delilah? I mean, I was joking about it, but
Sybil and
Could
Acula.
be. It's been lots of tension. Maybe she was always just jealous of Noah.
Sybil
Maybe
and
you never
Delilah
loved.
and Akia can have their romance. So
Oh,
far,
is
T's
it a
the only...
triangle or is it a?
Sure, why not? So far,
See, I
T's
think-
the only
I
one that's paid
think-
attention to Jack.
Nah,
Polly.
I think
The one on the
Acula's
bottom.
Acula's
Oh, you
going
guys are
after
on
one of those blonde robot women. On the,
I think Acula's going after a car.
Laura!
hey, how you doing?
Anyway, for sake of sanity, Sybil showers. Everyone goes downstairs to floor 6. There
I
are
also
lots
showed
of
the
you.
dog, by the way, so it's not stinky.
The dog is clean. It looks angry.
I mean, everyone is
Oof.
clean.
I was just like,
Everyone is clean except for Sybil. Their water was off. No.
There's like multiple rooms. I'll find another one.
All right, Akia, they rejoin you. Sybil's hair is soaking wet, and so is the dog. And they
Yeah, we
walk in.
definitely used all the warm water though.
That's fine. I like it brisk.
You guys are in a
that-
room with lots of cars and vehicles, and
Doctor?
there's a
I'll have-
there's an Apache helicopter in one corner.
I don't know
That's
how to
what
fly
we
that.
should take.
You know how to fly it? We'll all die.
I am capable of flying the helicopter if you wish.
I played Grand Theft Auto.
I have all 18 volumes of Grand Theft Auto programmed in my databank, so I believe I can fly a helicopter. No, I'm kidding.
Lol.
You're talking about there'd just be 6.
You mean 5 and the one that's supposed to come out in like 30 years?
Did you get us a vehicle? Did you pick one?
Yeah, I got
Loaded?
when they come in, I'll have the Humvee like cranked up, and I was gonna say PMCS, but that was flashback.
But none of us will know what that means. So,
Right.
I mean, I merely worked for a company that serves the military, but I still don't know any of the terminology.
I'm looking for the most cheapest cheap one.
I'm kind of a passenger princess. Like I don't I mean, I can drive. Actually, I drive well, but I mean, can I ride with someone?
Or are you wishing more than one vehicle?
We took 2 up here. And we could take the food down. I thought that's what we were doing.
I am simply asking what we are preparing. Please load up the vehicles you wish to bring.
Ah.
I'm assuming that is one of them, points to the one Akira is already loading shit into.
I thought Ninja typed that, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it means. The turkey nuggets again. Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh.
guys prepare if you don't specify.
Oh,
and it's 2 Humvees
Yeah, I was about to
with
specify.
Food and
The Humvee that I'm in has like extra weapons, extra meals, and extra like gear and stuff. If nobody else is gonna ride with me.
Oh, that's the phone B. I'm heading that one there.
But the
Oh,
princess
dibs.
is riding with you.
there is Humvee loaded up with guns, ammo, grenades, and MREs.
Ooh, actually, maybe I'll ride with T.
Yes, Kitsu?
I accidentally pressed something on something. That's all.
No worries. You guys ready another vehicle? Are there? If there's any specific supplies, go ahead and just make note of them. But you know, for the most part, I am happy to say you guys load up on supplies and medical gear, medical equipment, and first aid kits.
We have to go one at a time because we have to take up the elevators. So
And water. Why is it called liquid death?
For flavor
Whatever.
purposes, can it be an armored Humvee?
Yeah.
Okay. Since I know we're dealing with robots.
I'm gonna let you a little secret. My experiment here is to give you guys a lot of resources and see if you actually become movers and shakers in this world, or if you go off the deep end with power.
Is there
or...
soda?
Interesting.
Soda?
Yes, there is.
Woo!
Can I just take
All
one of the
all
hover
soda except for
hover
Dr.
bikes?
Pepper.
So there's like motorcycle hover bikes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just take one of those.
All right. You guys realistically load up what you want in terms of the big Humvees that don't fit on an elevator. Jack looks at one and holds out his hand. Please step back for a moment.
Hop, 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 hop.
And remember how I described earlier when he held out his hand and the lights flared out and circulated into a minigun? Yeah, you
Yeah.
see the reverse happen. As the
To the cars?
the cars you guys picked up and prepped slowly cascade from like physical into purple light and then break down into atoms and fall and like flow into his hand.
My dog was in there.
The dog hopped out.
Your dog's made of atoms. It's fine. It'll come back. It might be a dog car. but
Dog's gonna come back like.
it's a fly
See,
We're talking about one of your
situation.
vehicles is now Knight Rider, except with the Chihuahua's personality instead of Hasselhoff.
It's a car and a dog molded together. So can
Arf!
I kill me?
Yep, you no longer have a Humvee, Kitsu. You have that Jeep or that van from Dumb and Dumber. I'm going to say the dog hops out because the dog is not stupid and sees everyone else get away
Okay.
from the vehicle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Ninja. Shall we proceed to the ground floor?
oh, yeah,
Yes.
please unlock everything.
I assumed you did that when you guys went downstairs.
Oh,
Sorry, I did the mild DM fast forward of you all get clean, you all get together and get your stuff. You guys ride the elevator to the top floor. As you walk out into the 11 a.m. sun in the Grand Canyon, you glance back at what is a small, looks like a utility building. Think about everything that's below it. And you see Jack hold out his hand and
Potato, are you okay?
I am only able to do this with items made in this facility. Just so you are aware.
Do you have this place marked so we can come back?
Yes,
I
I'm
mean, he
aware of
led
this
us here.
location. I am aware of
Just-
this location.
Just in case we get separated, can you like print me out a map quest or something that I can find my way back? Maybe some Yahoo maps. I heard those are pretty good.
Cities. It's all dotted.
Yeah, top matrix style. Rip the circles off each side. Perfect. Thank you.
For what
Well,
it
guys,
is worth,
this is
we are approximately 1/4 mile from Route 64.
right, everyone. This is it. This is our time. There's no going back now. I mean, there is later when we're.
I thought that
Yep.
was the whole plan was
I
to.
mean, it
come
is.
back.
I'm trying to do a speech.
You're
to-
incorrect. We could
Hey.
walk back in the door right at this moment.
No, I don't. I just mean, this is the first step to the
Do
rest
you
of our
wish to go
lives.
back in?
No, not.
I can hold the
I'm-
door for you, Miss Elstrom.
No. I'm rallying. I'm getting us. I'm bonding. We're getting ready.
Meanwhile, I'm going into the Jeep.
I'm going inside
Start,
the Humvee.
starting my hover bike.
I'm gonna go hop in the Humvee.
I apologize. I feel like I ruined your moment. Please continue.
Yeah.
I am listening.
Why don't you go get in the Jeep? Tally ho, back to where we started.
Where are you
to
guys
go
heading?
see-
Back to Belmont or?
to go pick people.
The what's the name of that town that got obliterated?
Fort Valley?
Flagstaff.
Well, Flagstaff is also obliterated, but
Phoenix.
Fort Valley, where is it? Let me find it.
I'd like to head back to. I'd like to head back to town. If that's okay with everybody, I'd like to get some of this food.
I
Same-
figured you were gonna get your dad back. Yeah.
well,
You-
you know, like,
You were
It's
really well
just-
known in town. I'm pretty sure they want to know where you're at.
well, they at least we got food that we can bring them, and maybe some of these guns and protection.
Do these
so-
have intercoms? How is she hearing us in the car?
That's a good question.
They do have intercoms, yes.
Oh,
brought-
yep.
I brought radios over.
2 cans of string connected to the car.
Yeah. Got code name Doctor and Dum Dum and Dr. Pepper and Dum Dum, Kit Kat and Potato Chip.
People love dum dums.
Let's go to the town to save the family.
Thanks, Dum Dum.
Watch out for Smurfette.
They're all I have.
Yep. But you got this.
You go for Dum Dum.
All right, you guys head off. And with that being a very roleplay heavy episode, we will pick up in 2 weeks at the actual officially planned Deadlands game.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're like still on the same page. Gonna get past this page.
No, honestly, I was prepared for this page taking forever. I just expected a little bit more lore dumping and researching instead of just bare minimum and then let's get going. I'm good. You guys are having fun. But yeah, just for the record, anyone who wants to continue Deadlands will be continuing this on the 27th, so in 2 weeks. But for now, I wish you all a good night. And tune in tomorrow for more Ravenloft.